Hello everyone, Elspeth here, and welcome back to Medieval Engineers. So, I know that I was talking about starting the bridge over to where I want to put the castle and all of that, but I got to thinking that I would really like to play around with some of the different mods and things, little additions to the game. So that's what we're gonna do today. I've pretty much got the Palisades up. Definitely need some terrain help right there. But today's focus is going to be looking at what we can do with some of the mods and add-ons that I've put into the game. And for that, we're going to really kind of be out here. And to help us with this, I am going to kind of start building a little community outside here. So you could think of it as the castle or the keep, maybe a small castle, would be supported by a small little village here. And that's what we're going to start on today. And that's going to give us the opportunity to really start to put together some of the different things that I have mods for in the game. I ran around, did a whole bunch of gathering, so hopefully we are by and large ready to get started. I'm going to start with just a real simple little basically crafting area out here. Let's see, I think we'll go with actual wooden walls and everything. I think that'll look very nice. Of course, starting out with our supports here. Let's see. Get this laid down. And I'm not really going to try to make everything centered on the original grid. We're just going to put things wherever. Well, I shouldn't really say wherever. There is going to be a little bit of a plan, a little bit of a layout, and so on. I don't want the village to look completely haphazard, but I do want it to look like this small community, basically. Whoops. Gotta go get more timbers. Like this small community gradually built up over time. That's really the feeling that I want to go for. I don't want it to be a bigger, planned out kind of a city. I might want to grab, well, no. I think I've got enough of those. You'll notice I've got 2 stockpiles here for everything because I've been doing a lot of gathering, so I have a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm going to need planks. And I'm just using shift click to add to my queue there. And I think, yeah, we'll kind of leave that as is for now. I'm not terribly worried about anything right now because I really want to build, and I kept getting interrupted by bandits. So I adjusted the game settings and turned off the hostile AI. And that should eliminate those unpleasant, unwelcome visitors. I really do want to just be able to build. Oh, come on. There we go. Want to be able to have that completely visible. So I really wanted to just get rid of the bandits. I may turn them back on later, but I find them to be kind of annoying right now. And we should probably make this a bit wider. do you guys think? 4x4? I think that's probably a good size. And this won't be a huge workroom, but kind of like a small general purpose crafting room is maybe what I'm going for. I want us to have some place that's a little bit more central as this village gets built up, because that's not super central. So someplace out here would probably be a better option. And the other thing that I'm going to have to figure out, so far I've had no luck doing, is finding iron. You'll see there the Master's Tools quest. That requires iron. And I've kind of been running around this lovely little area where I am here, and I'm not having any luck finding iron. So that's going to be a whole nother thing that's probably going to involve more travel. So we're gonna kind of try and get the village built up, and then maybe go right ahead and actually start work on a ship of some kind. I'm excited to try that out. I've seen the craft that other people have made, and they are just so cool. I think it's terrific that we can have that in this game. Oops, out of planks. But I don't know. I'm a little nervous about trying to actually make a ship, because they're supposed to be like sleek and elegant, right? That's what we all think of when we think of a ship. That's what I think of. So yeah, we'll see. And I think I'm gonna let this finish real quick, and then I'm just going to pick it up and take it with us. Just like that. And the other thing that I want to do in all of my explorations, I acquired quite a bit of ore. So, and it's really just tin and copper, but still, ore is ore. And let's see here. This would be 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 40? Okay. We'll just kind of leave that running. See what it comes up with. And you cannot move these kilns once they're in place. That's it. They're in place. So I don't know. I might have the blacksmith actually be, I really do need to even that out. I might have the blacksmith be inside the palisade walls. Just kind of a blacksmith smelting area. The kiln would just be a part of all that. But I don't know. We'll see. There's no need to rush. We can totally decide that later. Right now, we'll get our little crafting area set up here. I want to try and get crops in. And I also want to get, like I said, some of the modded elements into the game, because they are very exciting. There we go. At least to me they are. I think they're really going to be a lot of fun. Let's get some walls up. There we go. For some reason, I always kind of like to have my corners be solid walls. And then I just do these center pieces with windows. And I'm doing them with open windows because this is really going to be kind of a workroom related area. You might not want a lot of different smells building up in here. You might want them to kind of dissipate, go out the window, go away. And here is our crafting bench. And we need quite a bit of planks. So there we go. It's working on that. And then I had one more of these that I want to put down. I'm going to put that right there. It gets very dark when the sun goes down. So I really do want to have some good light here. Let's see. Let's craft a fire here so we can make some food out here. And I do also have enough to make treasure maps. But I think that that is going to be next episode. That we'll see about making a treasure map and maybe go hunting for treasure. So we're going to go ahead and toss some fuel in here. And we'll throw in some roots. What else can we use here? Let's see. Mushrooms and herbs. So let's throw the mushrooms in because I want to start growing the herbs. So you do kind of want to think about, as you're doing these things, what you're going to need kind of further on down the road so that you don't accidentally use it all up, right? So I want to have a little bit of a porch here. So we'll probably kind of turn it right there. Just have this kind of that two spacing there. And I know not all the corners right here are solid, but that's okay. We're going to do this one with a door. And I think we'll do another window. There we go. Remove those. And look at all those wonderful planks that we have. We're going to need another hammer real soon here. Let's get these up. Did I get that completed? I did. Okay. Look at this going up so fast. And, oh, there went that hammer. Do I have... You know, I should probably go back and make a better hammer instead of just trying to make a crappy one. Because if I make a good hammer, it'll last longer, right? That's the theory, anyway. And we might want to check and see where this fella's at. Okay, well, he is definitely done. Let's take all of those out. And we're going to put a couple things in here. Take that out as well. That I can pick up and move. So, and shift click will take everything out of one area. So that's very convenient. I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to take this guy. There we go. So we're going to do a couple things here. One, oops, on my inventory. Here we go. I'm going to put this out here because I think that's just a better place for it. I think that kind of makes more sense that it would be outside. Okay. Can I not? I thought I could fix these. Maybe I can't do that here. Oh, no, that's right, isn't it? Because, duh. Toss some fuel back in. There's the hammer and the pickaxe. So we're going to do that and that. And it's going to smelt those back down, basically into their component parts. So we want a copper hammer. I need an axe. I don't have an axe. Better fix that. And I can't help but notice that all this wonderful tin that I have really isn't all that immediately helpful. But that's because it does make bronze, just not right away. So, okay, so I'm going to take that. Put that in our inventory. I'll leave those there. How's this doing? Douse that. Look at that. Oh, actually, is this where iron, copper, tin, bronze? See, that's it. Okay. I'm just going to leave those in there. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. We can make 3 bronze ingots. We're going to need more copper before we can make any more. But that gives us a start. And look at that. We actually get 2. So, that's excellent. And that will allow us to craft bronze tools, which I don't want to do right now, so we'll just kind of leave that alone for the time being. Oh, and the sun is going down. That's the only problem with this location, is that we're kind of in this little protected valley area, so the sun goes down really, really fast, which really sucks. Let's see here. Well, we've been recording for about 20 minutes. What I might do is cut the video, get some more work done, and then bring you guys back when I actually have a few things finished and we're about to make something interesting. Except that I want to see if I can make a couple of interesting things right away. So I'm not going to cut the video right here. Okay, perfect. We've got our walls up. Now, let's go over here. This is where it gets to the making some interesting things part. So, the millstone, we are really going to want that. 5 large stones. Okay. And 5 timbers. We have these things. So let's make the millstone. And then we already have a smithy. And we don't have any ingots on us, so we're not going to do that right now. Spinning wheel, metal parts. We have metal parts. So let's make the spinning wheel. And what else can we make? Let's see here. Some stockpiles. Let's make a large chest because, let's face it, those are pretty much always useful. Landscaping stakes. We need those. Linen string crafted on the spinning wheel from flax straws. Oh, yay. Basic rope. Can't do that yet. The butcher's table to slaughter chickens. The beehive. 2 logs. We have a lot of logs. See, this is kind of some of the stuff that I wanted to do. That brewery crafting table. Ooh, an alchemy table. Yeah, that requires an ingot. We'll wait on that. A botany crafting table. 5 clay, flax straws, and 10 dirt. Okay, we'll wait on that a little bit. And, you know, I mean, some of this stuff we'll kind of do sooner than others. Got a pottery station. I want to see what that's all about. Some small wooden crates, stained glass. The fishermen trade dirt for fresh fish. We're definitely going to make him when we can. A dock master. Craft dock blocks here. Again, we'll definitely make him. The fence gate, that's going to be a little while. Railing attachment, storage crate. Okay, I think that is most of the immediately fascinating things that we can make here. I don't want to make a cart just yet because we really don't have a good place for a cart. Like, this is all very hilly. So that's going to make it tough to have a cart. But let's go in here and do a couple things. Actually, let's do that. I always like this because it does give you a little bit of support if you want it, which is really convenient. I usually do want it. Alright, let's see. Anything else we might want right away? I kind of want to have a second story, but I don't know that I really want to do a full-sized ladder. Definitely going to want to do that, but maybe in a couple minutes. Put that off to the side a little bit. Let's do the large chest and the old storage crate and the spinning wheel. So let's see. I imagine you'd want a lot of light to spin. Just a theory. And then this one doesn't have, yeah, that one doesn't really have anything on it, so it doesn't really matter where we put that. And let's kind of try and get a little bit of a look at everything here, if we can. Come on. All right, so then we have pottery table. I would imagine that would be another thing that would be nice to have light for. And then the brewing table. Did we miss anything? Just that giant millstone. That's going to go outside. Let's put... let's put that storage crate right here. There we go. Okay. And then, ooh, it's getting dark, and I know that if it's getting dark for me, that means it's very dark for you. If it looks too dark, I will try to lighten the video up a bit in editing. We'll see how that works. But let's try to get a little bit of light going in here. Okay, so we have our pottery station. Let's see what we can do with that. It does seem to be, okay, a little bit fussy to access the inventory. So you can make clay dishware for decoration, clay storage pot terracotta. I wonder if you can actually store things in that. And clay storage pot. Oh, okay. So we will definitely experiment with that. And then here, this kind of has a better hitbox in terms of where you can access it. Let's see, a brew cauldron. Oh, we're going to have that. A brew shelf. small gather basket, medium keg. You can put vessels, beer, wine, and grape juice in it and fill them. Okay. Malter? I don't know what that is. Malt roaster large. Oh, malter. That must be like to make malt beverages. Kind of like beer. Brew tub. Wine keg with tap. Pouring keg. Small keg. Grape press. Wine press basket tool head. Okay. Wine beer rack small. Empty beer mug. Empty beer mug. What happens if I drop something into its crafting queue? Well, it says wooden sticks. Okay, that's its whole thing. Okay. Deer antlers. Bullhorn cup. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. We can do hop seeds and grape seeds too. It's going to want some timber. So let's give it a stack. And it's also going to want metal parts. So that's going to take a little bit. We do need more metal parts. It also wants planks. So let's craft a brew shelf and a gather basket. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. Okay, small gather basket. Does anybody else think that maybe this is something that you put on the ground and then put stuff in? Maybe, possibly, we'll see. Okay. That's not a bad amount of inventory. Okay, we'll take it. And then, okay, let me finish up out here real quick. I know I said that I was going to bring you guys back, but maybe... Actually, I will bring you back in because I know this is going to take a while, especially to try and get all the farming and everything set up. Let's see here. Flax seeds and herbal plant seeds. Let's make some of those. I have not found pumpkins or cabbage. Just saying. No idea where those might be. This is a snare trap. I don't know. Let's craft it and see what happens. Okay, here we go. More planks coming out. Locking catch block. Catch block requires round timbers. Let's put a couple of timbers in. We might want to have some of those just to have them on hand and ready. Plus, there's the whole transportation quest that's in there somewhere. And I think that turning off the hostile AI has worked because I haven't seen a barbarian in a while. Watch, now that I said that, they will come pouring out of the ocean just because I said that. That would be my luck. That would totally be my luck. Okay. So, let's put this down. I don't really know which way this is supposed to go. Anybody? That? Come on. It doesn't seem to want to rotate. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't like being placed up here. Interesting. Let's set our gather basket right there. Come on. There we go. Had an odd glitch where it almost froze there for a moment. And let's see. Let's take our millstone Let's see if we can set that there. Okay, perfect. So this lets you craft a flour sack, extract linseed oil from flax seeds, rough sand for glass making. Cool. Crush the silver ore into powder. Oh, for the trading post. So if you guys are paying attention to the mods that I have installed, you're going to want to check the list because I have made some updates. I've actually made quite a few updates. So you're going to want to check that out. We'll see how they go. If I have a problem with a mod, if it's not really quite working out, I have no problem just replacing it. Meaning I will, well, not so much replace as get rid of. But if it's working out okay, if there aren't any problems, then I will keep it. As long as my computer isn't like screaming at me for abusing it with too much stuff installed, we're good. So hopefully we'll be good for, you know, quite a while, is the hope. There we are. Okay, we're gonna need some more planks real quick. It's definitely dark. So I hope that you guys can see without too much trouble. Oh, did I use up all my timbers? I may have. Let's throw 10 timbers back in. Take my metal parts back. Let's do, actually, let's check and see. Where is... Huh. Where's the transportation quest? Oh. I did it? Interesting. I wonder if it's counting things that I did in another world. It must be. I didn't know it did that. Okay, so then I have to be very careful because I created another world and I was experimenting with it. And it looks like I should be careful that I don't go too far with my experiments in that other world. Alright, let's see if we can place this guy now. I don't know. There we go. Alright. Let's get this up. How's this work? Well, first you have to go shoot deer, so. But, yeah. Okay. That is there and a thing. Cool, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. Is there anything else of a great deal of interest that I could put in now? I'm thinking probably not. So, the next thing that I'm going to do is work on actually getting some ground ready to plant. And that's going to be like up in this area. And you know, I don't think I'm going to fence it until I can actually get it all leveled out. And I'm going to have to do a bit of farming before I can even begin to get it leveled out. So that's going to be a little while before there's a fence up around the farm. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's see. We were not in the middle of anything on any of these, were we? No? Not? Okay. Good. Excellent. wonder if you can smelt down iron clubs. That'd be kind of cool. I have way too many of those. Oh, I could kind of lighten my load here too, because I have a lot of quite a bit of stuff. So here we go. Clay jar for whatever reason. I don't remember. Do I have a big enough open space? Maybe I do. Let's see if we can put this thing down. This doesn't really... This thing is huge, basically. Okay. Oh, and we need linen string. Okay. So we're going to have to come back to that because we don't have enough of everything to complete it. But let's... Oh, wait. That's where I have all my maps, so I'm going to toss the rest of those in there. As you can see, I have enough to make a few maps. And I'm going to grab some of the stuff out of here. There we go. Okay. Also going to grab a couple things of clay because we had some stuff. There isn't anything else terribly fascinating in here, right? No, nothing else terribly fascinating. I'd like to take that clay with us, maybe craft a few of the things that we have over here. I will say, the torches do throw off pretty good light. At least I think they do. Alright. Oops, wrong one. We're going for here. And let's see, we want that. And that. Okay, the beekeeping thing, I feel like that's kind of a over here type of thing. Oh, look, more grapes. As if I needed more. Yeah, I feel like the bees should be up here. I just feel like maybe not everybody would want, you know, a beehive next to their home. F to stop and start. Okay, I don't know what else you do with it, but we'll see. I imagine there's some way of collecting honey. That's kind of the point of a beehive, after all. Okay. Now, if we go up this way... Oh. They're very fussy. You have to be, like, kind of head to the ground. See? There's probably a setting that I need to change for that. If you guys know what that is, by all means, let me know. Because I feel that it's not very safe to be walking along with my head to the ground. Like, if there were bad guys around, I feel like this is kind of an invitation for them. Oh, there's that person walking along, looking at the ground, not paying any attention to what's going on around them. Let's go rob them, right? Okay. I think we want to go this way because I think it's going to be smoother and easier. That's my hope. I could be totally wrong. But this is my hope. So, oh, look at that. 40 minutes. Okay. We've been recording for 40 minutes. So, I am going to actually cut the video here. And I'll bring you guys back in when I actually have the garden done, just so that you can see what I've got, what that looks like. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello everyone, welcome back. So a couple of things. One, you can actually see what you put in. So I put in herbs, berries, and grapes. You can actually see them in that gathering basket. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. I just love that. I started a foundation there for another building, probably an actual cottage house. Try and do something with 2 stories, some place where somebody's going to live. Over here, I'm doing this in stone because this is going to be a storage area for some of the larger store places, stockpiles, like this one, these really big ones. They're going to go here, so I figured they should go on stone. Up here, we've got some light going up the walkway. Here is our garden for the moment. I am going to change and improve upon this once I can use the landscaping stakes and rope. Just these simple stick fences around the outside for right now. And I've got 2 rows of wheat, 2 rows of herbs, and 2 rows of flax. Nice and simple. I'm going to put in one more light so you guys are going to get to see how I did these, because they're good lights. You can see them from quite a distance, but they don't have a big radius. So just taking one of the timbers, scrolling, if you scroll, it changes the height. So I just went with timber 1, that really, really short little guy, set it down on the ground, and then set the torch right on top of it. So this, folks, is our garden. I'm pretty pleased with this. I think it's going to get us off to a good start. Obviously, it's not what we're going to be sticking with, but I do think it'll get us off to a good start until I can get something a little bit more even and a little bit more long-term going. And I also did a couple of other things over here. Again, keeping in mind that it's going to be a while before I can do the landscaping. I just put in a couple of stone blocks here. So there's actually a little bit of an even entrance, and I'll probably put in another couple inside there. And then over here, I have another little stone platform. This is going to be the base of operations, so to speak, for our shipyard. So that's going to be another thing that I'm going to get started on here pretty soon, actually. Actually, let's just, for the fun of it, let's see if we have enough to do a smithy. We need 5 metal ingots and a log. I think we might. Let's leave the log there. Let's go see if we have 5 metal ingots real quick. Ooh. First though, I really wanted to try this. I think I grabbed clay, right? Yep, I grabbed clay. Okay. Clay storage pot terracotta. And that wheel, that actually spins. How cool is that? Alright, so now we have this little storage pot here. I'm just going to put that here. And oh my god, it does. It has inventory. Isn't that the coolest? Oh, I love the modding community for this game. I just love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Really is. Alright, so we're going to need a lot of metal, is kind of where we're at right now. And, well, metal and stone. And unfortunately, tin isn't useful for much of anything other than assisting you in making bronze. So, see, I don't have any small stones there, and, oh, 25 more Come on. All the small stones. Okay, those are all big stones. I know there's a way. I think there's a way that you can get those to be small stones. I just don't know for sure what it is. So let's grab the tin and the copper, just in case that's not actually all that useful. We'll see. And let's go see what we can make real quick. We'll just see if we can get maybe just 1 or 2 more things done before we go ahead and call it an episode. I really do hope that you guys are enjoying this. I am having a lot of fun with this. So hopefully you are too. And I do apologize. I know I have not been... Oh, I can use tin for that. That's great. I know I have not been terribly regular with my upload schedule. I really do apologize. I'm going to try to do a better job of that. And yeah, I'm going to try. So, I'm going to need another crafting table. I do have what I need to make that. While that's crafting, let's run over and see what we can do on our shipyard real quick. And we'll kind of get as far as we can on the shipyard, and then we will call it an episode. I know this is going to be kind of a longer one. I try not to go too terribly long with the episodes, but I do tend to just get involved in what I'm doing and not pay attention to the time. Okay. There we go. That doesn't actually take up as much space as I thought it was. Oh, we're going to need more metal parts. Okay. Let's go get some more metal parts. 15, it said, I do believe. Let's take the bronze out of there. I don't want it to use that, but you can also use tin for metal parts. So that's a really good thing. So there are a few uses for the tin. It's not totally useless. There we go. A little hard to get out of there. Definitely going to have to put down another couple of stone blocks to make that a little bit easier. Okay, so we got everything else we need. And look at that. We've unlocked shipbuilding. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's see, does that give us access to anything else? We've actually unlocked kind of everything. So, okay. What can we do with a shipyard? We can make an anchor. Controllable drum. Fishing net. Ooh, that's cool. 5 clay jars and 1 fishing net is what it gets you. Neat. That takes a lot of rope. 60 rope. And 5 linseed oil. Ooh. A hollow box. Great for adding buoyancy to your boat. That takes planks. Plank board. Rope ladder. That's cool. A rudder. A small rudder. Lightweight rudder. Lightweight small rudder. So these two are not effective in water. And these two say they're less effective in air. So water ships and airships. Awesome. Small, white small sail. Best performance going with the wind. White small lantine sail. Better performance than the square sails when the wind is in an angle. They perform a lot worse when the wind is in your back. Okay, so we've got quite a few different sails. Small, medium, and large. I guess not quite a few, 3, but ship's wheel. A hand crank, but bigger. small bronze bell, and a wind vane. Cool. All right, so timber and planks and metal parts are all going to be things that this is going to need a lot of. So let's just go ahead and give it 20 timber. We've got 5 more metal parts, so we can have those. And that's really about all that we can honestly give it right now. We're going to need, oh, the anchor takes iron. We're not going to have an anchor for a while. And then the next thing, we're going to go with a full length timber. Put that up. And then put the light next to it. Look at that. Oh. Isn't that just so exciting? I think it's so exciting. I think it's really exciting. A basic rope takes 5 flax straws. Holy cow. Oh, I have 5 flax straws. Huh. Okay. Pumpkin, which we don't have. A straw broom. That's kind of cool. Ooh, a cow care package. That's one thing. Wonder if I can find one. Probably not, because I want one. But let's go see. There we go. I was going to say, I know I had a torch. Let's go see. I want to show you guys something. You've probably already seen this on the workshop, but if for some reason you haven't, ooh, there's more copper, I'm going to need that. If for some reason you have not seen this yet, oh my gosh, so cool. Just have to find one of the little buggers. Not you. Not you. Okay. I'm going to bring you back when I find what it is that I'm looking for. How's that sound? Because otherwise you're going to spend the night running around the hill with me. So, I will see you momentarily. Oh my gosh. You guys, what good luck. I was almost ready to tell you that I couldn't find one. And here we are. So, if you've noticed on the Steam Workshop, oh, don't go in there, you'll drown. Okay, well, there is a cow, or was a cow. We now have a cows mod, which is super exciting because they actually like walk around. You can see that one walked off to drown in the water there. But you can actually interact with them. Oh, not drowning. Coming back up. Okay. And then going back down. I don't know where that cow is going. I don't think the cow knows where the cow is going. But, yes. So, I will see if I have a clearer screenshot from, you know, when it's not dark out. And put that up. So you guys can take a good look and see what a cow looks like. I mean, you know, I think we probably all know what a cow looks like in reality. But in the game, I will find a screenshot and share that with you. And with that exciting little addition to the Medieval Engineers universe, I'm going to call it a day. So thank you very, very much, everyone, for taking the time to hang out with me and just check out what I'm doing. Hit that like button if you did enjoy the video, and of course, as always, if you would like to see more Medieval Engineers, be sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, share, and I hope to see you next time in Medieval Engineers. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.